In this video, we are going to look at number 3 of the geometry review. And in this review, we knew that A, D, E, F, this trapezoid, is congruent to C, B, F, E. And we know that G is the midpoint of segment EF. So we want to figure out all of the rigid transformations that can take A, D, E, F to C, B, F, E. So rigid transformations are my reflections, my rotations, and my translation. So for this problem, you really can use any combination of reflections, rotations, or translations. You're just going to want to make sure you're specific enough with your steps that you really do describe how to take this shape onto this shape. So don't just say it's a reflection and a rotation. Tell me, what line are you reflecting over? How many degrees are you rotating? How far are you translating for each of these? So maybe you would use your tracing paper to help you get an idea of what's happening in this shape. Maybe you would look at it and say, oh, maybe I need to reflect over this line, and you fold it and you realize, it's not a reflection here. That doesn't work. So then you think, okay, well, maybe I rotate my shape. And after I rotate my shape, does that bring me where I want it to? Oh, it does. So notice that if I just put my pencil on G, the midpoint here, and I spin my paper around 180 degrees. So here's my starting place, and I rotate 90 degrees and then another 90 degrees to 180 here. So I can see that a 180 degree rotation around point G. So maybe you say it's an 180 degree rotation clockwise or counterclockwise around G. Or maybe instead you talk about some other sort of combination where maybe you slide your shape over and then rotate it around the center here. You could talk about that instead. So you could have a translation and a rotation until you get there. You might also find that there is some sort of a reflection that you could do, maybe reflecting the paper twice somewhere. You would have to play with your patty paper for that. And that is number 3.